Hey guys, this is Julie. How's everybody doing? Make sure y'all can hear me. Yes, microphone two. Very good. Okay, so we made it to the hedge line a couple of times. Got a sort of a head fake here at the first sell-off. Came right down to our Globex 3, 1 hour IB3, which is an intraday level. Popped up and then spent a good hour on the line. So 15, 30, 45, 60, so an hour and a half really. And then finally took off down to the real hedge line, which was 1 1/4 time the monthly range. And my Ninja Trader's acting up, so I'm sorry I can't change the screen to show it to you, but I drew a line in the sand right there. That was right there on the level. And I'm going to have to get this fixed. The resources go at the end of the day. So I am frozen. So let me bring that in queue over here. If I can get this unfrozen. Oh, okay. I'll bring it over here this way. All right. So we went to daily 2. And it's really, in lockstep with the ES. So here we're on our quarterly 2s as well. So that is critical. We're at 68% of the quarterly contract, which ends at the end of this month, right? January, February, March. So are they going to move it beyond this quarterly 2? Now here's the monthly 2 at 19,100. And I think that probably will get tapped out because of these stops. But we don't necessarily need to come down here for the monthly 3. Excuse me. 18,550 would be the quarterly 3, and 18 excuse me, 700 is the 700 to 768 is the monthly 3. So I really do think we are probably really close to being done to the downside. Excuse me. All right, I'm unfrozen, so let's take advantage of it. Here we go. So monthly 1.25 right here. And interestingly, on the VIX, likewise, this upper target was at 1.25, the range of the monthly range. So we have, corresponding in 1.25 on the monthly range here on the S&P 500. So we are at a statistically significant level at 1.25, the range. And this is coming down. So the only bad thing is that some of the VIX calls show March 18th for the high call. It doesn't mean that you're going to hit it. It just means that the money's there. Excuse me 1 second. So, just because we have the open interest there for the high calls doesn't, like I said, necessarily mean that the market is going to go for it. There's really no fear today in the market at all. And the like I said, quarterly two right here, 55.12 at the 1.25 range, you know, at the daily two, we just had a lot of confluence. And we're sitting here on this monthly level also for the three. So we came down from the 1.25 right down to the three. So we've retraced in um, very well at the 37-day three. So I'd like to see this to go, continue moving lower. And by the time we get to the 21st, next Friday for OPEX, we can be inside the ones. And that would be ideal for me. So, um, not sure how the dealer feels about that. I mean, they've got to the end of the month to get it back above 55.65. So whether they're inclined to move it back above before OPEX or after is the key. So if this goes any lower than where we currently are, if 5,500 breaks lower, then that 5,400 to 5,350 is on the table. And maybe that's what's going to happen on March 18th. So just throwing that out there. But there's no reason to think that it's going to happen today because there's no fear in the market. I've said that 15 times. There's no fear. They were not, this was the lowest vol sell-off in history, right? So here we are back at monthly one also. Oh, excuse me, 1.5. I didn't have it refreshed. 1.5. Okay. So these are, statistical levels, and really no reason to continue, at this today. You know, I'm just, thinking they're going to pop it back up. But that would mean that we would come down 24.50, 23.10, 21.90, 19.99. And let me take a quick peek at something that I can't show you, but let me look at the open interest. That is, yeah, it's coming down to 20. So we have the high open interest on the 18th and it's at 20. So this is definitely coming down. That's next week. So my high open interest for the 18th is on the 20 line. So sorry about that. It wasn't out of the money. It's closer in the money. And right here, 19.99, that is right there on my one. So these levels change if they're calendar days. The monthly levels, the 23-day one could shift higher so that we would be inside of it. But once they move the risk out, getting it back inside of it, it's really a moot um, point because they've already moved their risk out. But they could certainly bring it back to sit on top of the level. So yeah, it looks like the high vol is in our backs. You know what I'm saying? So I wish I could, show you this website. Soon I'll be able to. They're still working on it. But the way that it's laid out, it's just like it took me 2 seconds to go in there and find, the high level and then drill down to the particular strikes and see what it was. So you're going to love this website. They've done a fantastic job. Fantastic. Fantastic. I can't wait to show it to you. All right, guys. I think the high, VIX is behind us. All right. We'll see. Let's circle back and see what happens. All right. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see you in the morning. Thank you.